Begin by taking a look around the room and noticing 4 or 5 items and their colors. Take a breath in and send it down to the base of the belly, filling all the way up, and exhaling slowly. Noticing the temperature of the palms, noticing the sensations on the crown of the head and the soles of your feet. Taking another deep breath in, exhaling slowly, squeezing out every last drop of breath. And just allowing the breath to return back to normal as you notice any sounds around you. Repeating in your mind or out loud, I am here, I am safe. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling slowly, and listening to the sound of the breath. Gently brushing your thumb over your fingertips. Noticing the sensation that this brings as you repeat it over and over. Slowing down the movement. And noticing how the breath starts to get deeper. The body starts to soften as you relax. As you get more calm, more grounded, the breath deepens. It slows. It becomes so nourishing. The jaw loosens. The muscles in the face. As you start to tune into your heart space, bringing to mind something that makes you feel grateful. Maybe placing a hand on the heart, taking a breath in and sending it to the chest. Noticing any sensations in the heart space. Noticing any other emotions that come up with the gratitude. And the way your hand feels as it sits on your chest. Visualizing the gratitude as a shape inside your heart space. And notice what happens to your body when you focus on this gratitude. Does it want to move or sway? Or maybe sit up taller or put your shoulders back. Maybe you can see yourself in your mind's eye. What color does this gratitude have? Start to explore its shape, its edges. Noticing as you breathe, the feeling spreads throughout your entire body. It spreads up into your throat and your neck, and all the way to the crown of your head. It moves down the arms, noticing the texture of the gratitude as it travels into the belly, the hips, the legs, all the way down to the soles of the feet. And as you move back up from the soles of the feet, now that you are fully resourced, grounded, and safe, I invite you to bring to mind a shadow aspect that you have been avoiding feeling. Maybe it's something you've done that you feel ashamed of or guilty. Maybe it's something small, or maybe it's something big from your past. Maybe it's fear, maybe anger. Trust whatever comes up however big or small, and just notice where it shows up in the body. And I just want you to sit with this feeling for a few moments if it feels safe to do so. Often we run from our shadows because they feel too uncomfortable. So I invite you just to breathe into this feeling without trying to change it, avoid it. Just notice that it's safe to feel this and that you are in control. Taking a breath here, and again repeating, I am here, I am safe. What is the emotion that you are trying to escape? What does that emotion look like? Does your body want to collapse, brace, protect, hide, or shrink? I invite you to move your body in any way that it's wanting to move, whether that's holding yourself, curling up in a ball, or holding your hands out in front of you to shield. And if it feels too uncomfortable to actually move your body, I just invite you to visualize yourself getting into this position. Breathing in here, allowing the breath to soften everything. Taking another deep breath, releasing it slowly. What is the belief or fear underneath this feeling or emotion? Just hold yourself here for a moment. What is the deeper layer underneath this fear or this emotion? Is it a fear of being left, abandoned, or betrayed? And just let yourself feel the emotions that come up with that. Taking a few breaths here to alchemize this and integrate it. A couple more, reminding yourself that it's safe to feel. Last breath here. Before we start to move back into safety, as you shift your awareness away from any last little bits of discomfort, moving your awareness inch by inch away from your shadow until you find a place in your body that feels the opposite of that. Somewhere that feels safe, open, expansive, or even somewhere that just feels nothing at all but the fabric on your skin. As you breathe, start to observe this part of the body, noticing any emotions, maybe calm, peace, joy, as you listen to the sound of your breath shifting again, slowing down. Visualizing a drop of warm, pure and clean water sitting about a foot above your head. And as you observe this drop of water, I invite you to program it with love. As it drops onto the top of your head, it triggers a steady stream of warm, healing water, streaming onto the top of your head, down your face, your neck, your chest, back, all the way down your legs and over your feet. Noticing this water pooling in the area you felt the calm or the joy, building up here and expanding the feeling, almost like it's filling your cup. And as your cup of joy, peace, or calm fills, it starts to overflow. It travels throughout your entire body, finding any areas that need healing. And as it does, you notice the color of the water. You notice how fast or how slow it moves. You notice if it sparkles. And you notice if it starts to spread that peace or calm into other areas of the body. Breathing here as this water heals your soul, heals your body. And just taking a moment here to place both hands on the heart, to feel the gratitude for this beautiful healing, to yourself for showing up in this way. Taking one final breath, big inhale, big exhale. And when you're ready, starting to wiggle fingers and toes and opening up the eyes. Welcome to your next level.